I liked this movie a lot, until I didn't. So Affection is a sci-fi horror thriller about a woman named Ellie who wakes up in a house next to a man she's never met, except he claims he's her husband. She also apparently has a daughter she didn't even know existed. He tells her she suffered a traumatic accident and now has a condition where she creates false memories, making her believe that she's someone else entirely. Ellie is played by Jessica Rothe, who most of you will recognize from Happy Death Day, and she's genuinely fantastic in this. I was immediately invested in her character. One thing I really loved early on was how this movie made me put myself in Ellie's shoes. Imagine living your entire life believing you're one person, only to suddenly be told none of it is true and you're someone else. That's wild. The movie starts off really strong too, but as Ellie starts looking at old photos, hanging out with her daughter, and trying to piece her memories back together, she begins noticing small details that feel off. Those moments were easily the best parts of the movie for me because they make you question whether the husband is being honest or not, and that had me hooked. Unfortunately, this movie just goes into a sci-fi thriller direction that I wasn't a huge fan of. It's also not explained well either. There are scenes where important information about what's happening in the story is shown through text on computer screens, and I'm sitting there like, dude, do you have any font size bigger than 5 point? I felt like the details of this movie were being explained to me from the bottom row of that chart at the eye doctor. There were several times in the movie where I was like, oh, that'll get explained later. Nope, just existed as a moment to let you know maybe something more is going on, but we're not gonna explain it. And yet again, the main theme in this movie is based around trauma, and I'm just so checked out of that reoccurring theme in modern horror movies. Honestly, I think this movie would have worked much better if it stayed more grounded and committed to a simpler explanation. By the third act, I was kind of wishing my own memory would reset back to when I was actually enjoying the movie. Overall, this one just didn't fully land for me. The performances across the board are solid, especially Jessica Rothe. The setting is simplistic and there's some cool practical effects, but none of it was enough to elevate the story into something I really enjoyed. This was about a 2 out of 5 for me.